With that said, I think it's just about time for us to go ahead and go over to the reveal. So, Crappy, take us past. By the way, I did confirm that this title screen that we found the other day for the Macintosh game, it's definitely a furry dev. Let's run past that title screen and go over to the reveal. Bob versus the Aliens. What a classic. That was hilarious. Well, you know what? They followed nobody, and yet somehow they follow everybody. Say hello to the GM for today, our friend Needsel. Needsel, come here. I want you to give out a game. I want you to have a game. Do you have a game?
I have a game, Brosensha.
Oh,
hello.
Oh, hello. Yes, by the way, having you last week was pretty fantastic. I know that it was your first time giving out a game for Kusog7ande.
Yeah, it was the first time. It was awesome, and I encourage anyone to actually join the fun, since you can still try to register to be a GM in Kusog8. And so far, it's been really, really fun.
I'm really glad. I think there's one other person who has sent in a GM video that I need to go and bother. I need to poke them because I keep forgetting. However, the last game that you gave out was for the Amiga, specifically Gremlins 2, the new batch. We talked a lot about how the Nintendo game is actually pretty good, but the Amiga game was a little surprising. I don't think it was the worst game for the Amiga, but it's a little bit frustrating. With that said, are there redeemable qualities about this game you're given today?
I don't think it's as good. It was higher on the list and it got vetoed last time, so I'm pretty happy to give a game for another computer that I played a lot as a kid. So it's a game for the MSX.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's a game it's called Boomerang, and it's all about Boomerang.
Look at this kid. Honestly, the Boomerang looks really tasty. I gotta be honest, I would eat it.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of tasty stuff for some reason.
Honestly, I don't know. Considering that the Boomerang is used as a weapon, generally originally for hunting, I believe that could be a lie. My childhood could be a lie. I don't know. Who knows? But with that said, if it actually was a weapon back then we are going to go ahead and harvest some tasty death in this game.
Yeah, we are going to murder people, stars, apples. It's a really, really, really weird game in terms of enemies.
Perfect. Well, for those who are wondering, the players will have 1 hour to try to make as much progress as they can. Considering that this is an arcade-style game, they may end up going back to the beginning over and over again. And whoever can make it to the latest stage possible is the victor. Now, I have to ask, because it is one of those that can be a hard cutoff, do we want to let them have 5 minutes to finish their last attempt when we hit the hour?
I think we can do that. I don't think it's much of an issue, since it's pretty short overall. A run is going to be pretty short. You die really fast, and we're going to see a lot of restarts, and people will have a lot of attempts trying to go as far as possible. So yeah, we can let people finish their run once we reach the end of the timer.
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and confirm if they are okay with that. Obviously, it's one of those things that it is up to the players. Okay. So it looks like both of them have agreed to do that. Now, before I go live with their streams, I'm still working on getting everything captured and such. Needsel, I have to ask, have you been playing any cool games lately? Anything rockin'?
Lately, it's mostly been playing some Super Mario Kart, because I'm I'm part of the World Tournament that takes place in France at the end of the month.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, it's pretty popular. There's like 60 players usually. This will be the first time that I do it. I'm not a good player for Super Mario Kart, but it's open to anyone. So we have some really big beginners like myself who can join the tournament. So if you're over in Europe, we still have a little bit of room. It lasts for like a week. We play every game mode for Mario Kart, and by some aspect, I think Mario Kart, there's an argument for it being a bit Kuso in places. Because the original one is really brutal, so yeah, that's mostly what I've been doing at the time, and looking at more games, because we always need more games for future matches, and I really want to play Baldur's Gate, but I really don't have the time right now.
See, if we weren't having a match tonight, considering that Don't Make Us Bored has been canceled for the night, I want to be playing Baldur's Gate. But instead, we get Boomerang. And you know what? This is going to be a healthy break from Baldur's Gate, okay?
Yeah, this is going to be fun. It was a game that another GM also had on his list. And when we played it together, we had a lot of fun watching this. Because it's pretty brutal.
I love this. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and chill. Yeah, so I'm checking right now to see if the players are ready to begin, and NPC says ready for this song to end. Oh, come on. It's a good song. Like, come on. You can dance to this.
I'm not sure it ever ends, to be honest.
So, question, Neitzel.
Yeah?
What would be good emotes for chat to spam?
Okay, so obviously Boomerang, hats, if you have apples, stars, bells, anything like that, you'll see all of these things happening in the game. And little girls as well. We're going to throw boomerangs at little girls, hopefully. It's pretty far into the game, but we'll see how it goes.
And here we go, spam those. We've got Firm Belief in chat. We've got Anime Girls. That's good as well. If anybody has Boomerang or very simple, oh my gosh, Molin. That is the like, seriously, Molin looks like the attitude that these characters have. Seriously.
Okay, and we already got several deaths on Flannel Cat side. The controls in this game are a bit confusing. So if you look at the right side of the screen, there's an arrow, and the arrow tells you in which direction the boomerang is going to move. So the way it works is that you can switch the direction left and right of the boomerang by pressing left and right. Yeah. And you can move it up and down by pressing up and down. The thing is that it will always move first on the horizontal direction, then move up or down. It's super confusing the first time you play this.
Gotcha. Yeah, I apologize. I am just working to make sure that we have the layout looking right, that nothing's cut off. Yeah,
and you can already see Flannel Cat. So she just threw a boomerang, and there's no way for you to recover it. You have to nail your shot, otherwise it just didn't. Well, you're just going to die.
I don't want to die. At all. Oh my gosh, the apples throwing. I don't know what the apples are even throwing, but we're gonna have
me neither.
This is. Go ahead.
Darts. It looks like darts, but I'm not sure. Okay, so Flannel Cat managed to get the first one. Yeah, bit too close, and you get shot at.
Yeah, what you'd probably want to do is backtrack a little bit if the apple is getting too close. Backtrack a little bit to get the apple away from the gap, and then throw your boomerang. But you definitely need to plan on, like, the direction you're going to throw it, as well as the way that it'll rotate. And if you can do that, then you may start having success. With that said, everybody, y'all know NPC Lives and Flannel Cat. They are experts when it comes to playing games blind. Considering that NPC has won, I believe, 2 Kusog7andes before, if I'm not mistaken. And Flannel Cat has made it very far in, I think, to the grand finals. Both of these GMs are very experienced, and because of that, if you see them struggling with a game, that's because this game is a struggle. Oh no, NPC having to die because the boomerang missed the apple.
Yeah, the way the enemies work in this game is that they'll always try to stay right on the same plane as you are. So if you move forward, they'll really follow your movement really closely.
Yeah.
And so really the idea is just to learn the pattern of the boomerang, just like Flannel Cat just did there. Like stay at the spot, use the environment as a reference for the distance, and just throw it there. Right now, Flannel Cat is going to learn that she can't throw the boomerang right there because there's not enough room.
Oh, no! NPC kind of doing a wise move in luring the apple lower. I think that's a very smart thing to do.
That's a smart thing to do in later levels. In this one, it's better to just approach it that way. But yeah, it's definitely a strategy that will work out really well for NPC in later levels.
Yeah, honestly, it seems like the most important thing to begin with in this game is just knowing how the boomerang moves diagonally and how it turns around. And if you can manage to figure that out, then you're going to be able to kill these apples. And here we go, NPC clearing. Never mind.
Yeah,
except
NPC had to move down and then up because it keeps like the last direction that you pressed. So because it was
there we go.
Yeah, we go to stage 3, which is this one is pretty nasty.
So I get it. If you move left, your boomerang will go left. If you move right, your boomerang will go right. But it also stores up and down. So what you have to do in order to get it to move upright is that you yourself must move upright in order to get the boomerang queued up for that. And
yeah, exactly. Like right there, Flannel Cat had to move down and then back up again to change the direction of a boomerang.
Jeez, okay.
So for NPC, he's kind of had the right idea about what to do. Like you want the star to actually move at your level before attacking it, but yeah, it's a bit tricky to deal with multiple enemies at the same time.
Honestly, here's what I'm going to go ahead and say. This seems like it's probably... Oh no, Flannel Cat, you got to get the boomerang to go up. There you go. There you go. Now we're aiming correctly, but Flannel Cat unfortunately lured the apple too far to the right. Just gotta stay. Just gotta stay. I wonder if she's still trying to figure out exactly how to get the boomerang to do what you want, because it's a...
Yeah.
No.
A big aspect of the game when I was learning it is that when you throw the boomerang, you want to do like one step forward, because the enemies move like one step forward, one step backward. And if you stay exactly at the same spot, they might actually move back right when the boomerang lands on them. So if you do that extra step forward, you're certain that you'll hit them every time.
Perfect. I'm digging this game so far. This game is definitely... it belongs here. This is its home. NPC, no! Oh, NPC is not happy. No. Unfortunately, moving up meant that the boomerang would also go up. So you really have to pay attention to the way that you move in order to get the boomerang to behave. If you don't, you could be in trouble. Okay, is this gonna get the star?
No, right behind.
No, how? Oh, this is evil.
Yeah. Something that's nice with the game is that when you finish a stage, it gives you another life automatically. So
that's actually really nice. Good.
The more they get used to the game, the easier the later stages will become, right because of that. So
yeah.
So yeah, the at least the strategy I went for in stage 3, and also you might not notice it right now, but there's a trap in this stage. If there's a specific enemy, if you attack it too early, if you don't finish it with that one, your boomerang might just get out of reach. So the one on the bottom right, if you have to clear that one last in the level. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get through that NPC if you have everyone coming at you.
I love this.
But
This is adorable.
But he has the right idea. Like, it's like the way I deal with that was just to move down and shot the star at the top right first, and then trying to attract the other two one at a time. It's really you really have to play around the AI in this game.
Oh, yeah. I see Flannel Cat is trying to take on the stars for the first time, and the main difficulty here is that when you kill an enemy, your boomerang's just kind of stuck there, and you have to go and pick it up. So you're going to have to plan to kill enemies, but also plan to retrieve your weapon, which honestly it makes sense. Boomerangs don't really just return, like, they're hunting boomerangs, and those, are usually going to be thrown a little bit more straight and not really be an object that returns to you. Of course, the sport boomerangs, do have the ability to return, but with that said, this guy looks so sad. Well, not really sad, just maybe indifferent about all of these apples that he has to kill.
I don't know, he looked pretty happy on the cover. I mean...
You're right, he did.
I guess it's probably because he already died like 30 times in less than 10 minutes.
Sometimes you just got to embrace the void and just be okay with death. That's how it goes. Yeah, for those who didn't see the cover here, look at him. He looks like an egg.
I mean, even the stars are happy to murder you.
Yeah! I mean, it's true. It's true. Thank you, by the way, for everybody being here for our little bit of an unusual day for Kusog7ande, but, we have been working on Big Bad Game-a-thon and getting all of that finalized and figured out. Y'all are gonna like the game list when it gets revealed. We might still have a couple additions and cuts. I don't know. Like, we're working on it. We're working on it. But it's gonna be really bad.
So yeah, another strategy that might be useful for stage 3 is that the boomerang is not just a weapon, it can also be a way to defend yourself because it blocks projectiles.
Yeah. Being able to, you have to have it land in the right place, but that's very, very handy. Flannel Cat taking down one of the stars, but this other star coming for her. Oh, can you... Whoa, Flannel Cat, that was risky. Okay. This star, though, that star is very dangerous.
So now she has to go for the one... No, Flannel Cat, what did you do? You can't retrieve your boomerang.
What do you even do at this point?
Well, you just die, and that's it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because this game really has a puzzle element to it, especially in later stages, where you have to figure out how to get the boomerang to the right place. Having situations just like that. But that's definitely a lead for Flannel Cat.
Killing 3 of the stars is pretty significant. By the way, Flannel Cat in Discord was saying, I told you, Neitzel, no puzzle games. Did you give a puzzle game?
Kind of.
Too bad, Flannel Cat, you don't get to choose. Okay, NPC trying to figure this out, and I think it's gonna... Oh, there we go. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Okay.
He can
It'll
still,
work.
He can still get it. He can still get it.
Yeah, this is salvageable. This is very doable. Okay.
There's an element that may occur on NPC screen really soon. Is that there's also a hidden timer in the game.
Uh-oh.
And what the timer does is that when it runs out, enemies speed up. So...
No! Oh my gosh, this boomerang is
go.
being a butt. Oh, okay. There!
Hey,
NPC moves back into the lead. On to scene 4. Now remember, for this tournament, we don't really care about where players end at the hour mark. What we care is about their high water mark. So even if NPC gets a game over soon, this will be a definitive lead. Yeah. I kind of like this game. It definitely is kind of puzzle-esque because a lot of what you have to worry about is lining yourself up correctly so that you can actually throw the boomerang and hit the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, bells, bells! Hell's bells! That's what my grandmother would say. Hell's bells.
This stage, scene 4 is actually pretty simple. There's not much to it. You just have to rush the enemies right there. Just like he's doing right now, and that's it.
That's what I'm talking about. On to scene 5, definitely a lead by NPC. And considering NPC has one Kusog7ande, I believe more than any other person, this is pretty good. This is a very, very good start for NPC. Good. Yeah, we've got skeletons. The skeleton got NPC! How dare you, you skelly! Flannel Cat trying to line this boomerang shot up, but...
Yeah, she should go for the one on the left.
Uh-oh.
Also, the way projectiles work in this game, because it's an MSX game, it can't handle that many sprites, is that there can't be more than 3 shots on screen at the time. And that can be like... it can be exploited in some sections.
Uh-oh. Caution! Caution! Okay, we've got the fast...
She can get it from the top, except if you do that, oh no!
Not if you do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there seem to be a lot of cases where, like, if you do not hit the enemy, you're probably gonna die. And that's fine. So from what I can see, this game was developed by one person. Not surprising. It looks simple enough that one person could make it. Hiroshi Nishikawa, and they didn't make any other games.
Yeah, and something that's kind of unexpected, at least I don't remember many MSX games doing that. His name is actually on the title screen, which it's kind of weird. It's like, that's nice, but yeah, I don't remember that many MSX game putting forward the creator like that. I
do see they were credited possibly for some other games in the 90s. I'm seeing a split entry, though, so it could just be somebody with the same name who worked on various audio for, like, Twinkle Tail, for Genesis, Nintendo World Cup, for the TurboGrafx CD, because why not? Makai Prince Dora Bochan. That sounds fun.
I love Flannel Cat trying to hide from that bell, but yeah, these enemies can fire in diagonal, and they're really annoying.
You just have to kill them, like, ASAP.
Yeah, the best is just to rush them.
Oh, yeah. There we go, Flannel Cat through scene 1. Yeah, I think that as time goes on, we're going to see them getting through these earlier scenes relatively quickly. NPC took down 1, 2, 3 stars. We're on to the final star of the level. Oh, NPC, no! The star's after you! It wants blood! It's a blood star! If there is such a thing. Oh my gosh, this music. Okay, it's starting to get to me. Starting to get to me a little bit. Not that bad, just a little bit. Like, it's cheery, but holy crap.
Yeah, this game doesn't have any cheering. Just the music.
Just the music. I mean, really, do you need anything else to be happy in life? Just good music.
Okay, NPC back to stage 5. So
Yeah.
that one is actually pretty straightforward. It's not one of the really difficult ones. You just have to be a little bit patient, NPC, not throw it away instantly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So for those who don't know, this was actually published by ASCII Corporation. It does say on the title screen, wow, NPC, that dodge.
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
luring the Skelly out, that's good. Come on, Skelly, come on. Oh my gosh.
Stay safe.
There we go. No!
Yeah, the best is... Yeah, the best is really what he was doing, trying to attract the skeletons one at a time.
Yeah. So for those who are wondering, NPC is currently in the lead, having made it to Skelly level and killing one skeleton. Final Cat is still trying to take on the bells. Freaking Edgar Allan Poe would be all about this. Very nice. Oh, Skelly time. It's Skelly time.
No, yeah, something that NPC might discover right there is that if you're right next to a sprite, you can't throw the boomerang.
Oh no.
So he was too close to it to be able to throw it. So this might be a lead change again, because Cat has 4 life, and she's also on the skeleton stage.
One important thing to note, by the way, that we've seen with the skeletons is that they prioritize horizontal movement over vertical movement. So, because of that, you can actually lure them up like Flannel Cat does as it moves to the right there. And then if you can get it sort of stuck on that ledge, then you can... oh, okay, this is going to work.
Yeah.
Maybe it just prioritizes the way that it was already moving before.
Usually what it tries to do is to move in both directions almost at the same time. So to throw the boomerang there, there's a catch, which is how do you hand this?
Like that.
There you go. Just getting shot. I was a bit worried after the last match where we had a soft lock. I tested this way more than Gremlins.
By the way, it does appear that was a lead change, since progress is directly based off of how many enemies you kill in a level. We saw 3 skeletons die on Flannel Cats, and I believe NPC only killed 1.
The NPC Cat actually might get into trouble there because, well, no, she managed it well. But sometimes when you attract multiple enemies at the same time, well, it can get really tricky to get rid of them. And,
oh no! Yeah,
it's really a game of patience. It's like you have to really make sure that you have the shot.
Yeah, and you really want to pay attention to the arrow that's below the high score, because that's showing how your boomerang is going to move. Now, one other thing that I would be trying to keep in mind, you already told us that you get an extra life every time you beat a level, but also I wonder, do you get extra lives based off of score throughout the levels?
No. And to be honest, I mean, the high score is not that interesting because, well, there's no actual way to gain additional point in the game. So you just
no.
I mean, there's no like combo system or something like that. Like if you manage to defeat enemies quickly, you gain points and that's it. So it's not. I mean, we could rely on high score for progress, but yeah, it's not that interesting. Ooh. Nice shot from NPC.
Yeah. My gosh. I do like that as you get fewer enemies on the screen, the MSX seems to behave a little bit better, as in the music gets a little bit faster. I mean, that's just sort of the reality of the MSX. It wasn't the most sophisticated home computer in all the world, but it was also, like, I think the reason the MSX, especially outside of the US, was successful is because it was cheap and relatively, people didn't have to pay a whole bunch of money to get a home computer. Bam, they had something that worked. It wasn't made for video games.
I mean, in my school when I was a kid, we had MSX, a few MSX. So
okay.
That was cheap enough for some school to afford them. So.
Yep. It wasn't as well known as other home computers here in the US. We definitely knew a lot more, like... What am I thinking? Oh my gosh.
No, NPC, don't do that. Don't do that.
No!
I'm waiting for death now. Maybe
essentially, this is a tie between the players. And for tiebreakers, for those who don't know, we usually go with whoever made that progress first, which would mean that Flannel Cat is currently winning the tiebreaker. Will that always be true? Probably not, but it is for now.
Yeah, he has a good chance of reaching stage 6, except that.
Yeah, NPC hit a bone with the boomerang, and, you know... That's problematic.
Yeah, in this game you really have to stick to the plan. If you find a good technique in a stage, just stick with it and keep doing that.
Yep. Which, honestly, I think this game is pretty cute. Oh, Flannel Cat, you knew what you were doing. It's just that unfortunately your arrow was pointed in the wrong direction. Because of that, the boomerang went up instead of down. Yeah, I think that is the toughest thing to get used to. Yeah, NPC had a really good bone dodge. I know what I said. Oh my gosh. Okay, these skeletons are terrifying. No!
No, you're too close!
Ah!
Yeah, in that case, anyway, it was too close to the edge, so if the skeleton reached the right level to hit it, he wouldn't have been able to throw the boomerang. You really have to move away from the enemies to be able to throw it.
Wait, KM, what do you mean, me being me? Chat, are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Is this what you do? You sit here around in chat, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna make fun of you, bro. Yeah. Apparently. No, NPC, your boomerang was facing the wrong way. Nope. Chat always makes fun of me. Wow. Thank you, chat. No wonder it sounds like Chad.
Okay, right there is going to be tricky for Flannel Cat. He's going to get shot at constantly.
Yeah. And with the speed up, a lot more bone throws. That usually ends with death. But there we go! NPC getting back into Scene 3. Flannel Cat has the chance to possibly beat this level if she can kill the skeletons. Which, by the way, if you're just some random kid in Australia, being tasked with saving the world from necromancers is really a tall order. I don't know. I don't want to do it. It's so much work. Let someone else do it. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it's not just from skeletons. It's also from happy stars. Would you fight happy stars?
I would.
Brossencha?
I would fight a happy star, sure. Yeah, kill it. Bam, kill it with a boomerang.
That would feel bad.
You would feel bad about the happy star? Oh, look, happy star's going supernova.
Bells I wouldn't mind. It's like I don't like bells. They're just too noisy.
Yeah, bells are dumb. Agreed. Okay, Flannel Cat is trying to line up to do this big curve. Okay,
she has the right idea. Here we go.
Yeah, Flannel Cat solidifying the lead here and moving on to stage 6. That was great.
This one, yeah, perfect. If she had
Not
moved
the foxes,
up,
no.
Yeah, if she had moved up, she would have been able to get that first fox.
Oh no.
This stage is very easy. It's, I mean, compared to what we had before, it's among the easiest one.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of, like, just trying to not get hit. Okay.
Yeah, for that one, she has to attract it to the top. No, don't get to the edge.
Yeah.
You're close to the edge, you can't throw your boomerang.
I don't know if both of the players have figured that out yet. Yeah, it's definitely true. You want to be able to still throw your boomerang while playing this. If you can't,
yeah,
it's not gonna work.
I'm not sure if I think NPC might have figured it out because, well, he had the issue multiple times. But yeah, Flannel Cat, I think it was the first time that he tried to do it.
Bam! Boomerang to the skelly face. Okay, NPC. Hey. NPC still hasn't quite figured out how to do this part.
I think you got the idea. Maybe. No, you can't do that.
Too far of a throw. Oh, this skelly going crazy! Whoa! Did you see it vibrating?
Yeah.
My gosh, so, I've never seen a skeleton move that fast.
So, this game has 14 stages, and like so many arcade game, when you finish, well, you have a second loop and a third, and the game speeds up over time. I haven't played past loop 2, but yeah, already in loop 2, it's already a bit annoying.
I love it. Yeah, I think that, like, NPC and Flannel Cat are both doing a really good job of figuring out how this game works. It's just figuring out, like, the rule, how am I going to get this final skeleton? And NPC is still struggling on figuring out that specific puzzle. And yeah, unfortunately, he can't do anything once the skelly is busy doing its dance.
I think a good clue as to what you're supposed to do is the fact that it turns. In the middle, you have like a square right down that allows you to move back up to change the direction of the boomerang. Like, you know, right in front of the second skeleton.
Yep. Having those extra gaps in order to sort of move yourself and readjust. It's definitely an element of a puzzle game, but yeah, considering that this game presents itself as an arcade game, but is definitely a puzzle game, I kind of like that about this. Like, this is a lot of fun. I'm all about them puzzle games, you know?
Yeah, later on you have a few stages that are more actiony, where it's more about reflexes, and these stages are really, really annoying because you don't have a lot of room for any error.
Yeah. Now, for those who are new here, Kusog7ande, we give the players 1 hour for a time limit, and whoever makes the most progress over that time is the winner. Or, in some cases, if players manage to beat the game, which doesn't happen very often because, well, a lot of games are more than an hour long, but if they beat the game, they also take the victory there, unless otherwise stated. With that said, I don't know if there are even credits after beating Loop 1. You may just go back to the beginning and start with 2.
Yeah, it starts off right away. You go back right away to the beginning and, well, you do the same thing over and over again. And in total, I think there are 255 stages. So if you combine all the stages of every loop. So
yeah. There we go, Flannel Cat back onto the fox level. Flannel Cat did make it to the point where there were only 2 foxes left. She should be able to get this one with some good Boomeranging. Well, come on.
Okay, nice movement from NPC, and you should be back to stage 4.
Oh no! Flannel Cat should have lured the fox a little bit to the left.
Yeah, plus she had the right idea the first time, because that fox on the top right, you have to kill it from the top left. You can't... It's really hard to get it from the top right, because it moves really fast close to you, and you have to move left to be able to throw the boomerang. So you would just end up right on top of it.
Gotcha.
You have to kill it from the top left.
So I have to ask, does this game have a story or any lore at all?
I was looking for a manual and I found absolutely nothing. I actually did. I didn't even found a long play of the game, so I just played through the whole thing to see if there was anything at the end, and no, there's nothing.
No, that's fine. You know, that's how it goes. There we go.
Maybe another technique that she could do for the one on the top right would be to try to attract the fox down.
Okay, NPC, can you figure this out? Ooh. Okay, NPC has the right idea.
He's got it. He's got it.
Well, oh, it's so close, so close.
And you do a step forward, NPC.
No! That was
no,
so close.
got...
Okay. We might be fine. Nope.
No.
You gotta reorient you gotta move up. There you go. Oh, so close. Just need to be a little bit to the left. Okay, it's fine. The Skelly's just having fun. It's Skelly fun time.
Technically, it doesn't time out completely, so
oh my gosh.
You just have to move forward a little bit to be able to hit it.
I'm more worried about the MSX crashing than anything else. Okay. Nope.
You had the right idea. It's
you
just you're
can
too
do
far
this.
away. No, don't go there. The trap. Someone is typing.
I love this skeleton. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take him home. He's my Skelly now.
No.
Too far to the left. Too far to the... Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna have to change the arrow direction. Nope, you got it. Nope. You can do this. You can do this. Flannel Cat dying to apples. That's life.
And went for a reset, which is a good idea once you're used to every state.
I think NPC is really starting to get angry at this game, or is just having fun with the skeleton. You just got to figure out the puzzle, and as soon as NPC can do that, we're going to see him make really quick progress in the next level, I think.
Yeah. I don't think there's another timer. The only way that you can die is by getting hit by a projectile. But it's just that enemies speed up, and in some stages that can just mean death. So I think NPC is getting a bit frustrated by this.
Yeah, I completely understand. If you're just not able to put the pieces of the puzzle together, it's really frustrating, and you really have to approach this like a puzzle game.
Yeah, he almost got the solution. It's really like you can try just one step a little bit more to the right every time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the boomerang is set to go in the right direction, he can't lose it in that situation.
Yeah, Flannel Cat really has a pretty set formula when killing these stars. Oh my gosh, well, never mind. That star was like, I'm not gonna... No, you're dead. No! NPC! Letting this Skelly get too close. Chat saying this is clearly a banana. Honestly, I think it looks more like a fortune cookie than a banana. So, some important rules to think about when it...
The boomerang?
Yeah, looks like a fortune cookie.
Yeah, it's true.
Somebody in stream said they thought it was a Pac-Man. Almost looks like a Pac-Man. Yeah. One important thing as well with this is to, like, whenever you have something that isn't working, it's very important to keep thinking, okay, what can I try differently this attempt? And always try something different. If you keep doing the same thing and keep dying, there's probably a good reason for it. With that said, NPC is really trying to... Oh my gosh, yeah, that skelly is a little terrifying. Come on, you can lure him out. You...
Yeah, when playing this, something that I did quite a lot was just to start from the end, just like for a maze, like what would be the path that I would want the boomerang to do.
Yeah. Ooh, that aiming that NPC had as well to get the previous skeleton actually would have worked just fine, and unfortunately it is not going to work that way. And yeah, I can definitely feel the frustration, but there's something about going and playing some of the previous levels that actually can help you, like, start to get back into the game. It gives you a chance to sort of clear your mind, play the previous levels. You might notice something that you didn't notice before. NPC definitely is not happy with this game.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. This is a bad video game tournament. This isn't, hey, play...
And so Flannel Cat, unfortunately, our boomerang was stopped by a projectile from the fox, and so...
No!
Yeah, you have to take the death.
Yep, that's life. You know what? The fox is gonna get you. That's what they're there for. I love them, though. I think they're cute.
Yeah, after an hour of this, yeah, the music gets to you. And it's pretty frustrating when you figure something out and just the RNG decides to make you lose.
Yeah, Flannel Cat was a little bit busy typing in chat, and I think that it is a very worthwhile message here. Oh my gosh, this music.
If she clears this next, unfortunately she didn't, but she has loads of life, so...
Oh yeah. It's a good picture.
Sorry, I've seen a cat message right now, and it's pretty funny. The thing is that if she managed to kill that second to last fox, the last one you can't actually lose to him because you can only solve it. You can actually die once you got rid of all the other four.
What if you throw the boomerang and it shoots a projectile and it gets stuck in there though?
Actually,
I have a lot.
That might be a soft luck.
Yeah,
that might be a soft luck.
I mean, you could go to the other end and die. It's just a hassle.
You're supposed to get it from the top, the last one.
Okay.
If you try from the bottom, I think you don't have enough room to actually have the boomerang enter that tunnel in the bottom. So I think you can't soft lock there.
Okay.
But we're going to figure that out with Cat, I imagine, right now.
And we have one fox left. One fox left. That's all it takes.
Yeah. That's what I suspected. So you can't get close enough to the right to have the boomerang go in
Yeah,
that section.
I do see the tunnel on the top of the fox is a little better shaped. There we go. Flannel Cat gets it. And we're on to scene 7.
Nails!
Ew. Gross.
Yeah, this level is heavy on RNG because, well, it really depends on, well, you need a little bit of luck to get across these shots.
Yeah, and it also seems like even with the barriers that protect you from the snails, considering that you have all of these other projectiles flying out, even when you go and collect the boomerang, you got to make sure that you move fast enough that you don't die. There's a lot to think about when just navigating this level. Oh my gosh.
And the order is pretty important because, like you saw, she went for the one on the bottom left, but if you do that, you end up with the one on the top left attacking you, which is really annoying. So there's really an order as to how to do things.
There we go. Yeah, order of operations, very important in a lot of games. Also paying attention to projectiles, also important. Yeah, one thing that the players actually brought up when this game was given out, they mentioned a game called Food Fight, which is a game that I played quite a bit when I was young, old school arcade style, where you pick things up and throw them at enemies. But this game is significantly, I think this game is more complicated and maybe even more long-lasting, at least, than Food Fight. I don't know. Food Fight, I think it's a fun game, but it's got its problems.
I haven't played Food Fight, and I haven't seen much of it.
Okay.
But I know it's a classic.
I think that we had it partly in a gauntlet at one point in Kusog7ande, and I made the state, and it's it's aged, but it's also kind of a classic still. Yeah. No! You missed the skelly dodge! The skelly dodge! Okay, chat wants us to know that stage 7 with 2 snails left is currently the high watermark for Flannel Cat. By the way, we did talk to the players before, and they said we can go 5 minutes over to finish the last attempt. We have agreed. Attempts go relatively quickly, and I think that it's always good in something where you get game over really fast. That extra 5 minutes could make a difference, so we are doing that.
Yeah, you can catch up quite easily once you figure out how to do things.
Okay, NPC, you've got the right idea.
Exactly, keep doing that.
Oh, so you were too far to the right. That's the problem.
Something that he doesn't realize is that when the boomerang gets stuck there, you can't actually get shot on because you need a space, a pixel space to be able for the enemies to be able to shoot at you.
Oh, if they're right next to you, they can't shoot you?
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Nice.
So the thing is that he has the right idea, it's just that it doesn't move to the left enough.
Caution, Neitzel. Caution. Are you cautioned?
Yeah, well, you have to be when you play this game.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, that skelly is...
Yeah, and if you ever meet skeleton as well. I mean, and even apples that shoot.
Skeletons are cute. You know, I gotta be real here, oh no.
Yeah, but how about if you met some apples that can shoot darts at you? That's kind of intimidating.
NPC, please, por favor, por favor. Yeah.
You had the right idea.
Oh, I feel bad. It's just how this game goes. Oh. But at the same time, you know, if both players were struggling with the same thing, then I would probably try to give help, or I would consider it. But Flannel Cat has figured it out, so I really cannot give any hints here. You know, everybody, sometimes a game just doesn't mesh with you individually, and it's not your fault. That's just how Kusog7ande goes.
I mean, we had the example in the Bob versus Alien match also. With, I think it was Gabi that just kept trying to kill that enemy on the left of the teleporter in stage 3 or something like that. It just, sometimes you just have to try different things to get across.
Okay, Flannel Cat, you are on to the final fox here, and after that, it will be snail level. This is the last level that Flannel Cat has made it to, scene 7. The stars, unfortunately, getting NPC. That's just life, though, you know? When you are this close to 4 different stars, the gravity itself would just tear your flesh apart. Maybe. I'm not completely sure. Maybe it would, like, balance out, you know? You just sort of float between the stars. Yeah, actually, it would probably balance out pretty well, especially if they're on opposite sides of you. Never mind. It's not going to tear you apart.
Escorian has a good question in the chat. She was wondering if he was allowed to take screenshot of your positioning when you... for situations like this where you need like really precise like position and puzzle solving.
For the players to take screenshots or for us?
For them, like during the match, like alright, I figure out this is the place where I have to be.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that.
Like a screenshot.
Honestly, whatever tools players have at their disposal, as long as they're not using outside tools that are controlling the game, then usually it's allowed. Even then, we do allow Joy to key, and we do allow players to use Turbo if they wish.
Okay, unfortunately, Flannel Cat didn't find how to reach the final snail.
Yep.
The idea is just to stay against the wall and just do an up and down movement.
Yeah, what you need... But if you walk left towards the wall, you're going to be facing left, and then stepping one space to the right is one space too far. So what you actually have to do is go... let me see if I can draw or get a pointer here. Okay, here, this circle. Okay, this is gonna be my pointer here. What you have to do, oh my gosh, did I accidentally do that? Okay. No, stop it! Okay, here. Okay, that's floating around. What you have to do, in order to kill this snail down here, you have to get your character right in this position against the wall. Yeah. However, you have to come up here and then walk to the right and then go down. And at that point, your boomerang will throw to the right and have just enough space in order to go down. Yeah. And you may have to be a little bit higher up in order for it to curve around and get back. Yeah.
Exactly. If you're too far down, the snail will be on the left side of the wall, and your boomerang will get stuck to the right of the snail. It's another trap that the game set up. Usually you die on that one the first time.
Yeah.
Alright, so NPC back to that final skeleton really soon. I hope he figures it out before the end of the match.
I think he's overthinking it. Really, when it comes to puzzle games, it's very easy to just start thinking that it's more complicated than it really is.
Because he has the right idea. Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
No!
Oh, no!
That was correct!
But you got the right idea. And I think that's a soft lock. Oh, no.
Yeah, NPC's like, I think I soft locked. That is indeed a soft lock.
second game that I give with a softlock. It's going to be an habit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
here's the deal. No, I think that now that NPC knows how to get that skeleton, it's gonna be doable. And we do give, for this specific match, 5 minutes of overtime so that they can, up to 5 minutes in order to finish their final attempt. So it's not over until they are done with the last attempt or we hit 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, at least he's got the right idea now. So
no, the apple.
The problem is that now he's going to try to rush to go back there, and as a result, he might make a. Yeah, unfortunately, if you try to go too quickly from time to time, you'll have 2 apples coming at you, and you get stuck also.
Yeah, Flannel Cat, again, missing the apple with the boomerang. Important thing. The important thing is that, once you throw the boomerang, if you step 1 additional step to the right or to the left, you will lure the apple a little bit more into the correct location there.
Yeah, that's something that happened a lot when I replayed the game, and I knew the solution, and I tried to rush it, and because I rushed it, I would get 2 apples on the same level, and that's really not what you want to happen. Yeah,
I think both of the players are starting to get a little bit, not sloppy per se, it's just they're not happy with the game, and that's understandable. They're trying to rush, and when you rush, you make mistakes. Tilted might be the right phrase, but I don't really like that phrase. It just makes me, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah. It's not so, like you said, it's not so much that they get frustrated. It's just that they want to go fast. So.
Yeah, and this game punishes you for going fast.
Yeah. Yeah, right there, no, NPC, you want to go right to make sure that the third apple and the boomerang lands right in the middle of them.
Yeah, but at this point, I don't think it's worth restarting. You should just go ahead and take care of that apple. Okay. Here we go.
Right now, Flannel Cat has the lead. She's 2 levels further than NPC.
But with that said, I think NPC understands the physics enough at this point that he could beat the fox level first try. I don't think it's too complicated. And then the level after that, all you have to do is kill all of the snails, and that is a lead change. It's completely within NPC's reach.
Definitely.
And honestly, I'd say that, when it comes to consistency, except for the apple stage, because both of the players have been getting a little angry at it, NPC tends to be a little bit more consistent than Flannel Cat. It's just because Flannel Cat made such early skeleton progress, she's had this significant advantage. Uh-oh. She didn't mean to lure the skeleton all the way, but at the same time, better safe than sorry. You do not want deaths when... you're this far in. You want to go ahead and take it careful.
Yeah, just time to go back to the snail stage.
Okay, NPC. No! Start to the head!
Yeah, it's again, you don't want to rush it. That star stage, right on the right, you're safe from that star because there's there's a piece of wall that can protect you. You lose a couple of seconds.
BS for NPC.
But you want to go all the way around.
Yeah, I kind of like this game. I gotta be honest. For the day when this came out back in 1984, this is fairly acceptable for video game design. And considering it was made by one single person, this really is pretty good.
Yeah,
it does have its flaws, though.
I would have enjoyed this if I had this back then.
Oh, yeah. Would have been like, yeah, Skelly time. Kill the Skelly flannel cat.
So yeah, NPC is taking a little bit more time, making sure that only one apple comes at him.
No!
Oh no!
Yeah.
And this is the reason it's in the tournament.
Yeah, honestly, remember, NPC has won Kusog7ande before. Like, I believe 2 times, as well as the Invitational, if I'm not mistaken. Flannel Cat has come in second before. They're both game masters here, and this game is still being this punishing. Oh, once plus the Invitational, Perline Curl. Okay, fine. Once. And okay, Andy won Kusog7ande twice. NPC won once, as well as the Invitational. I consider the Invitational a win. So it's like these are very, very good players, and this game is still this painful. But Neitzel, I think that this might work a little bit better for me personally, just because I'm very much an old school retro gamer. Okay, they really need to not reset anymore after this, because we are into the final minute. Once we hit the hour mark, they are on their final attempt for 5 minutes. But yeah, I played a lot of Atari games when I was young. This is completely my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I mean, if you're used to games like this from the 80s, I mean, there's a bit of junk in it that from the start you understand. Like, like really the way the AI works and that kind of stuff. It was really common to have this kind of really, really basic AI in games. And also, like, the sprite limit, that's something that, if you're used to that kind of game from that era, you might figure out the fact that, well, if you see 3 projectiles coming from, like, the snail in the middle, you know that the one on the left can't shoot at you.
Yeah,
that was really close.
Learning like priority and such is very important. We are into the final 5 minutes. Oops. I hope I didn't mess stuff up. I might have messed stuff up. Okay. We'll see. So here we go. We are on to the final run. Flannel Cat has 7 men's left. NPC has, NPC has 7. Flannel Cat has 2. NPC could, okay. It's fine if you die once. Just don't rage quit. That's the biggest thing. It's very easy to start getting frustrated when you are on the final stretch. We have no more resets allowed.
Plus, you gain life when you complete a level. So if it doesn't die there, or at least not too much.
I mean 5 is still a lot.
It's a lot to figure out the next 2 stages. He might make it.
Yeah, this is possible. Okay, Flannel Cat has 1 men left.
Yeah, well done.
Good job. Another snail dead. Now you just need to kill the final 2 snails and we will be good. Very nice shot. Now, are you going to be able to line it up right? Oh, that is... No!
Here we go.
Okay, well, in that case, here we go. NPC, on to the Fox level. I think, join voice if you want. I am inviting Cat to come and chat.
So unfortunately... unfortunately, NPC made the mistake of moving at the start of the level. You can't move at the start of this stage. Just throw the boomerang, and that's it. Yeah, here we go. So you can still make it. Like, 3 minutes left, 5 lives. It's doable.
Oh, yeah. Important thing here, though, is, order of operations again for NPC. What is going to be the best way to kill these foxes? Just run to the top, shoot, bam. Okay, yeah. NPC is down to 2 foxes left. And here we go, Flannel Cat. Hello.
Hello.
Hey!
I said no puzzle games, and yet here we are playing a puzzle game for an hour.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a pinball game, but cool. I couldn't give that out.
This game is fantastic. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, here's the deal. NPC is currently on the fox stage. He could potentially beat you if things go right. And because of that, you are currently in the lead, but NPC, if he can clear the fox stage and the snail stage, that is a victory for him. But he has to clear both.
It's like complete RNG sometimes, whether or not you can actually kill something in this game, and that's kind of rad.
You like that? We're all broken. We're all broken here.
No one liked it. Oh, he's already gone awry with the foxes. Oh no.
Run. Yeah, you can have him.
Okay, whew. But now
fun.
You just have to figure out how do you kill the final one. Okay, and you have to kill it from above.
Yeah, that was a fun little puzzle to solve.
Actually, a pretty good puzzle, I'd say. No, NPC... Nope, you're seeing right now, it lines up with the tube on the top, but not on the bottom, so you're gonna have to approach it from the top. Caution!
What was really neat is, you could do everything the same way, and it's supposed to work out for you, but it doesn't.
Indeed. I just love that at the beginning of the fox level, you can just shoot the boomerang right away and kill one. Oh my gosh.
What I really liked about the first stage is just hold down and hit attack, and you immediately hit the first footballer, and then you hit up, right, left, and then you can hit the second one.
Yeah, I think that we're at the point where, NPC, I think, is figuring out this fox level a little bit faster than you did, Kat, but it's a little bit too late. The skeleton level is really what caused difficulty.
Yeah, that you just don't have a say whether or not you get to start that stage. What's neat with the fox stage, if you can put the boomerang right on top, not on top, if you can just set it up there, hit a shot, it'll block all their shots until you run up and grab the boomerang, and that's pretty cool. But the real key is taking care of the bottom right fox first.
Yeah, some of the later stages actually use the mechanic of the boomerang stopping shots. It's something that's part of the puzzle, and it's a bit tricky to figure out.
That's so cool. But letting the bottom fox free is just nightmarish.
Hey, NPC, welcome!
Yeah,
hello.
right now because I want to throw a grenade at this game.
Oh no! Oh no! I understand. I understand.
No, it's not. It's completely my fault. I understand it, but I was just looking at this puzzle, and I swear I threw it exactly where I threw it. And it did not hit, it was not capable of going into the skeleton hole. And I was like, I swear it goes in here. It goes in here. I swear it goes in here. Why isn't it going in here? And it's not going in there. But
and then finally it went in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had 10 seconds to figure out how to do the 6th level, and I'm just like, nope, this isn't going to happen.
Honestly, you almost beat it. You you were one fox away, and NPC, I think that, the skeleton ended up being your undoing. That's fine. That's just how Kusog7ande goes sometimes. Flannel Cat made it...
No, it's the apples that were the undoing.
The apples? Because you do everything right, and then the apple would be like, "No, I'm over on the right now." Sorry.
It's like no joke. Yeah, Cat's right. It's not the skeletons that was the undoing. It was the stinking apples that ledge guarded level 2, and it's like, I might let you pass, I might not. Let's see how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I reset a few times because I just missed an apple shot. I'm like, well, there was nothing I could have done here. I stood in the right spot. I threw the boomerang in the right spot, and it killed. I did. Okay, cool. I'll just die, I guess.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm glad you hated it.
Oh, I love this game. What are you talking about? This was awesome.
It was a fun game. I loved it. Now that I got past level 5, I'm curious to see how far did you get, Cat? Like level 20 or
7
something?
with the snails.
Yeah, it was the level after yours, NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she was only one level past you.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
snails
it's not
took
a
me
big-
while.
It's not a big deal. I enjoyed the game. It was just, it's like level 2 needed a little bit more fun in it, but I mean, other than that, I can't complain. It's a good game in my opinion.
I would say that, like, it was good for when it came out, but it has aged not the best, and, like, some of this... Like, there's a little BS in the game. I think that it's a comfy Kuso game that...
A little? A little.
I'm gonna be in trouble,
What's
huh?
your opinion of a little?
I think, Brosensha, you don't realize how frustrating it is when you throw your boomerang and the apple moves one step forward and dodge it.
When you do everything right and the apple just moves, and you're like, all right, well, I literally could do nothing about that. Or
That's
in the
what
first
happens
stage.
when you're Australian William Tell. Come on.
But also the skeletons, when they just at the bottom just never stop throwing bones, so you just can't even get in there.
Yeah. It's like level 3 and level 4. It's just like super easy once you know how to do it.
Yeah. But yeah,
Level
NPC, like, one of the things that I loved about the end there was that you were having a good enough push that I was like, NPC's figuring out this fox level. There's a chance that you could have won.
The final fox. It was the final fox that kind of did it. It's like I knew how to beat it. It's just that I needed all the luck to pull it off, and I didn't get that luck.
Yeah, I think the final puzzle there,
You have to do it from above.
yep.
Yeah. And I knew you had to go around, but I couldn't get around.
Yeah, that fox was just firing a whole bunch. But honestly, that's sort of what I loved about this, that we gave the extra 5 minutes to finish an attempt, and there was a very real chance that you could have taken it back. And that was really exciting to see you making all of that progress right at the end. I'm like, oh my gosh, NPC, come on! I'm sorry, Flannel Cat. I always cheer for a comeback.
No, that's the way to be. You gotta, like, it's more exciting that way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, with Chariots of Fire playing in the background.
Well, this music, Chariots of Fire, it ain't.
Lotus 3. It's good.
Neil, did you say this game is like 90 stages?
So there are 14 stages, and then it loops, and
Oh, I see.
you have 255 stage.
Oh, good. We'll look forward to that speedrun.
And it speeds up over time.
Yeah. Oh, does it get to like Snoopy levels or Johnny levels? Or whatever?
I didn't get that far, and there are no long plays of this game, so
I'm sure
I know what we can do.
we can hack it and give infinite lives. That's easy.
I mean, I have save states, so that's how I reach loop 4, I think.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean-
running to it.
No, I was about to say, we will task it. I refuse to actually put effort into routing
This game probably makes such a sweet task too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if it speeds up over time, I think it would.
I also take back what I said about the controls being responsive.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
It felt like half the time it worked and half the time it did.
Just because he had rules that you didn't get, like the fact that you can't throw the boomerang if you're right next to a sprite or something like that. Because a few times I saw you like right on the edge, ready to kill like a skeleton, and it would just get you just like that. Because
I caught onto that one.
Yeah, I saw it too, and then sometimes I hit the button, the boomerang wouldn't throw, and I'm like, well, that's a life lost.
Guess I'll die.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about you two. Flannel Cat, again, congratulations on the victory. What are you doing stream-wise these days? What are you playing?
I'm playing so many games, Bro Sencha. Please help.
No, stop it. Stop
No.
it. Stop!
I'm just
You
kinda,
asked for help
babe.
and then you said no? My
Well,
gosh.
yeah, it's called an addiction for a reason. God.
Oh,
No, it's
or a job.
You know, I'm just a quintessential variety streamer. I kind of stream whatever I feel like on any given day. I did the Castlevania 64 randomizer today, which was fun. That was really good.
Really?
I like that one a lot. Oh yes. Oh yes. But otherwise, I'll probably end up, once we release the BBG schedule sometime soon, I'll probably end up doing some BBG preview stuff, which will be fun. I'm still playing pinball IRL. I'm competing a lot. I'm up the #2 player in Georgia right now. I'm the pinball princess of Georgia.
Heck yeah!
I have officially have won trophies at this point and have medals and shit, and that's good. I'm so sorry. Medals and stuff, and I feel good about it.
Here, the cheat, have a trophy.
Oh, I'm also the 154th best woman in the world at pinball right now.
Yeah.
Officially ranked.
I'm so glad that became something that you're really enjoying. Seriously, great job. NPC, how about you? What are you playing and streaming these days, if you are?
I mean, it's stream, but basically all I've been really doing is approving Kusog7ande world record attempts. And I'm just like, what the frig? Why are the Japanese so hell-bent on trying to push the record even further? It's Kusog7ande.
I mean, look, you know as well as me why people are trying to do that. Because...
Masochism?
Yeah, that's why. Masochism. Self-loathing, that kind of stuff.
But the thing is that I am kind of... What I'm working on, it's like, when the BBG schedule gets released and I see what happens, I'll probably be doing some streaming of that.
Yeah.
But I have been working out like a fiend and working on playing Pump It Up and DDR to build up my stamina. For a competition in 2 months called Mistake on the Lake up in Cleveland.
Oh, cool.
So, I'm not going to win, but I'm using this as motivation to help lose weight and build stamina back up.
I think that's really cool.
Otherwise, in the future will be BBG streams, and I might be playing Gunfire Reborn as I've been addicted to that lately.
I know you have been playing that. I need to pick it up. That's what I need to do.
Oh, you should. You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NPC, actually, are you able to play multiplayer with that game?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 4 players.
It's 4 player.
Okay. If you ever want to play multiplayer, I'll pick it up and we can play.
I join.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, with that said, all 3 of us have been involved with BBG stuff. And again, news will be released #soon. And when I say soon, I mean soon. I think that we're currently it might be
soon.
It might be soon. So
it could be soon. It could be soon. We just don't know how soon is.
Yeah, there's more of a reasonable chance. Maybe within a week is what I would say. Maybe within a week, but I don't want to spoil or make any promises, because as soon as you break a promise, people start yelling at you.
The schedule will be out at some point before the marathon starts.
Correct. But
You've got 5 days to prep.
Honestly, everybody has been helping out so much. I personally need to go and work on some graphics for it, but I'm also addicted to Baldur's Gate, so I'm probably going to be doing that tonight off stream. We will be back later on this week, though, and so, go join the Kusog7ande Discord, because we always announce when we go live. I announce on my Twitter as well as Blue Sky. Yeah, other than that, thank you so much, Neatsoul. Thank you for choosing the game. Go ahead and give an outro for yourself. Tell people what you do and what games you like.
Well, like I was saying earlier, at the end of the month, you can watch the Super Mario Kart World Tournament on the SMK Championship channel on Twitch. So I'll be part of that, and yeah, hopefully I'll be part of BBG since I submitted a lot of stuff this year. I mean, the weekly games that you gave us at some point was, I mean, a good source for speedrunning. So I have a lot of stuff this year for BBG.
I make no promises about anything. No promises.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting anything, so.
Yeah, that's the fear of always joining Kusog7ande.
I just know that one of the games that I submitted, I couldn't give it to any of you today.
Aw. Well, that's nice. Well, everybody, let's go ahead and raid somebody. Do any of you have any raid targets that you already know of, or should I find one?
I don't even think my wife is live. I can't even be like, go do that.
No, I hope she's alive.
I mean, she's alive.
Rip
She's downstairs
Baroni.
watching the match.
Oh, okay. Hi, Arborelia. Okay, I'm taking a look. Reruns, boring. We've got Den of Games doing stuff if we wanted to bother them. And they tend to be small, and like Polk helps out here on Kusog7ande, and they're doing, what is this? Shufflers. Sure, let's go bother Den of Games, huh? Do we have a good raid message? Caution.
Yeah, caution.
Caution, and then 3 exclamation points. Y'all can go ahead and add some panic emotes to it. Okay. Other than that, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you later this week. Again, check out the schedule for Kusog7ande because we do have more GM matches coming. #soon. Take care, everybody. See ya.